Hello, you are welcome to today's session. So today we have this question on the board to solve. The question is saying that if cos x is equal to 1 over root 2 and the condition is such that x, you have 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to what? 90. Evaluate 2 tan x plus root 2 sine x. Now because of this condition, when you have the Cartesian plane like this, all right, this one will fall within the first quadrant. So let's say that you have your diagram here. What they are saying is that the angle shouldn't be more than 90. It can be from 0 to 90, and the first quadrant there is what falls within. So let's say that the angle is x. Okay, then you have what you call cos. But before then, let's look at this one there. So ca toa. You need it. Now the S is representing sine, the O is what? So in this case, sine x. O is opposite, and the H is hypotenuse. All right, cos x is equal to the A is adjacent, H is what? The hypotenuse. The T toa, tan x is equal to opposite over adjacent. Now let's look at it. Based on what has been given to us, we have cos, that is adjacent. Where this angle is facing is what? Opposite, but we don't know. Okay, now this one is what? Adjacent. That means that this side is the adjacent, and the hypotenuse is what? Root 2. The question is telling us to what? Find tan, but tan requires us to get what? Opposite, and because we don't know, you see, and we also need to find sine, but sine 2 is also saying opposite. Therefore, we need to find what? The opposite. To find the opposite, you need to use what we call Pythagoras Theorem. So what it says is that, this side is 90 degrees, this becomes the hypotenuse. The square of the hypotenuse, all right, which in this case is root 2, should be equal to, let's say that this side is A, should be equal to the summation of the square of this side plus the square of this side. So you have 1 square plus what? A square. Now this one will cancel what you have over here. So what do you have? You have 2 equal to 1 square will give you 1 plus A square. So this one will move to this side, giving you 2 minus 1 equal to A square. So you have 1 equal to what? A square. Take square roots for both sides. Now the square root of 1 is what? 1, meaning that A is equal to what? 1. So this side is 1. Having gotten it, what is tan theta or tan x? Tan x here is equal to, look, tan is equal to opposite. What is the opposite? 1 over adjacent. Adjacent to is also what? 1. I hope you are following. Tan is opposite, you have it this way, meaning that the whole of tan x is equal to 1. Then let's look at sine what? X. What is sine x? Sine x is opposite over hypotenuse. What is the opposite? Is 1 divided by the hypotenuse. You have root 2. Now you can further simplify this to give you 1 over root 2 times root 2 on root 2. This is underset. Okay, 1 times this will give you root 2. This times that root 2 will give you 2. Meaning that sine x is equal to root 2 over what? 2. Now the question is saying that, let's look at something over here. The question is saying that we should find 2 tan x plus root 2 sine what? X. What is tan x from what we did over here? It is 1. So the 2 will multiply it 1. You have root 2. And what is sine x? Which is root 2 on what? 2 this way. Root 2, remember, will give you 2. That is what we did over here. We have 2. So 2 divided by what? 2. Then this time this will give you 2. Here you have 1. So it becomes 2 plus 1, and that gives you 3. So this is your answer. You come and look through your options, and this is